Alrighty then, gamers. It is Sunday evening in the Euros land, which means we're getting ready to rock our weekly Bounty Hunters first to 7 for the next couple of hours. If it's your first time watching Bounty Hunters, we're a weekly show match event for Guilty Gear Strive, happening every Sunday, 5 p.m. CET. And we're open to players of all skill levels and regions. I'm, of course, your usual host, QK. I'm gonna be joined today by two guest commentators. The latter part of the show will be commentated by Epic Gamer, who's also gonna be playing tonight, so that's interesting. But the earlier part of the show, we're gonna be having, as far as I know, your favorite voice of the community, Rygant, soon, trademark. But before we wait for our matches and our commentators, let's talk a little bit about what's been going on. So we had a patch a couple of days ago. The biggest news, of course, Elfelt. I think they might have really nailed it this time, since Elfelt feels like she's like super easy to pick up and play, and she's very fun as well. I tried her a little bit myself, and I've heard everybody saying the same. It's like just simple to pick up, feels strong, and you know, even though it is technically like day 3, so we don't really know, we can't say anything for sure, but a lot of players have been projecting that she's kind of like, mid to high tier-ish, which would be very uncommon for DLC characters of Strive, I would say. And other than Elfelt, I think the name of the patch this time around was, they're sort of finally, how should I put this? I feel like the theme, like the intro, not the intro, the title of the patch was "Let the Other Guy Play Too," because they toned down the single player aspect of positive bonus looping, in terms of character changes. Happy Chaos got shot. Asuka got shot. It's kind of like in the way that we heard you would like to, it's fun for both the players to play at the same time. Kind of nerfs and buffs going the way of, allowing all the players, all the characters in the game to play. And that's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I like when all the players, or like both the characters on the screen, can play. That's kind of cool. That's very reminiscent of fighting games. So yeah, it's in my opinion, a step towards definitely the right direction. I actually wanted to ask, a couple of opinions from Rygan as well. So maybe we'll save this. Oh, look who it is. Hello.
What's up, gamers?
Gamer-ing here right now. How much have you played Guilty Gear for the past couple of days?
For the past couple of days, I played a little bit on launch day, and since then, not as much. I've been meaning to play a bit more, but I don't know what to say. I'm 30 years old, and I've been playing World of Warcraft Classic.
Understandable.
And my life is ruined.
Oh, so that's the lore why Rygan's, sleep schedule is completely effed up at the moment.
Well, actually, it started with getting really sick after UFA, which is to be expected. You go to a big event like that, you usually come back with a little something for yourself. And apparently, actually, it didn't test to be COVID, but my wife has COVID now, so maybe it was. Who knows?
Yeah, I've heard, we've had, I've seen cases where people just like tested positive at very particular point of the development of the sickness. So yeah, I mean, who knows? And you know, if one person in the household has it, then you can't really avoid others having it either most of the time.
But yeah, so what happened then is that, you know, sickness, my sleep schedule's fucked, and then I start playing World of Warcraft Classic Season of Discovery on top of that. So, you know, it's kind of like, you know, moral degeneration on top of, you know, physical degeneration. That's what happened, basically.
Yeah, sounds rough. just the MMO thing alone is very, very hard on soul and the heart of a human being.
You know what they say. I think it was Plato who first said it, but yeah, I think it is. Let me see the direct quote here. Yeah. So, it is what it is.
Indeed. But damn, I was just finishing saying that I think the theme of the patch was kind of like, let the other guy play as well. A lot of changes that addressed, you know, stuff like reducing the efficacy of the positive bonus loops, and characters like Happy Chaos and Asuka got shot a little. Yep. So less single player. I think it's I think nobody's disputing the fact that it was probably a pretty good patch overall.
I think so too. It really reminds me a lot of the vibes of the last mid-season patch, where like they made really good, fine adjustments to what they've been cooking. It seems really good so far. You know, I say so far because it's early days. We don't know what kind of stuff is, you know, bubbling beneath the surface. So, you know, we'll see. But so far, I'm feeling really optimistic, even though the May changes were a little depressing.
Yeah, it's like technically nothing changed.
Yeah, basically. Like, the quality of life change we got was huge. Because, well, what they did was they increased the buffer on the dolphin cancels, which is really nice, because now you don't end up looking like an idiot when you try to do a BNB, and you just kind of time it a little bit wrong, and then you like either hit them with S-Dolphin ending your combo, or just don't cancel it and end up minus on their face and die. So, you know.
But, like, I guess in terms of, like, where they have, like, May on the power tiers at the moment, it's, like, kind of like a healthy place. It's not a dangerous place. It's like she's not too low and she's not too high, so she's probably not in anybody's sights at the moment.
I also think that with how the meta has changed, I think she might place a little bit higher than in the first half of Season 3.
Interesting.
Because, well, as we just talked about, she didn't get changed all that much, which means, you know, obviously she also didn't get nerfed. She got buffed, that's for sure. So, like, you know, she's a small winner in this patch. And I think with Nago especially being a little bit lower, maybe, hopefully, because that was, like, probably her worst matchup last patch. I'm not entirely sure. So, you know, maybe her living space might be a little bit healthier in this patch.
And a lot of things really changed. Even if your character didn't necessarily got a lot of changes, the system changes are a little more complicated. The whole picture is a little more complicated than what might seem at a first glance.
For sure. I love the new deflect shield. It's so good.
I still haven't used deflect shield even once, other than accidentally, because I'm one of the red degenerate gang.
I was playing against a Potemkin on launch, and this Potemkin, as Potemkins do, tried to do Garuda on Oki.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
And then I pressed deflect shield, and Potemkin flew full screen away.
Hallelujah, it's a Christmas miracle.
I know. I could have cried. I was like, oh my god, finally. Finally, I can spend resources to not deal with this bullshit.
Yeah, it's nice when, you know, a very expensive mechanic like that does what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to trying it against like Gold Lewis, for an example, because it should now work on behemoths as well. Gold Lewis is looking really, really emphasizing really scary this patch. So
yeah, I've heard they've been happy with the changes.
Yeah, they should be. You know how like May 2S is complained about a fair bit because it's like a pretty oppressive button in the mid-range game. Yeah, well, Gold Lewis 2S was basically the same button, except a little slower. Okay, a couple frames slower on startup, but it had the same recovery, basically the same active frames, similar boxes as well. Well, now they shaved 5 frames off of the recovery.
That's a lot of frames.
That's a lot of frames. So where it was 18 frames recovery, same as May 2S, now it's 13.
Wait, I'm usually using, so like I generally look at the recoveries of the move moves, and I'm like, if the move has around like 15 frames of recovery, that's ridiculously good and very hard to whiff punish. Yes. Anything below that, it's like almost impossible unless you're, I don't know, Daigo Mihara or somebody.
Yes. So now Gold Lewis has this like crazy like counter poke, and poke in both, and that he can convert out of into Behemoth. So let's all have fun with that this patch.
Yeah, it's interesting contrast to, you know, how almost all the other Gold Lewis buttons are very slow and very whiff punishable, but then you have like one good button finally.
Also, well, they also buffed his 2K, which is really huge potentially, because in a lot of places where he couldn't challenge you before, because of 2K now being 7 frames instead of 8, he can actually use that, and he can also use it to punish things he couldn't punish before. It's just a really, really good patch for Gold Lewis, all in all.
All right, but looks like we have our first match players in the lobby, and, you know, initially, Elfeld did come out after the Bounty Hunters matchmaking had already finished. I'm still happy that we got 3 at least tonight, and the first one is gonna be an Elfeld Mirror.
Oh my goodness.
And these are some good pilots for, you know, very high-level players of their characters. We got Ratsch, one of the top chip players, and Maria. She's a very explosive Naga player.
Yep. Looking forward to seeing how this goes. I played against a couple of Elfelds. I played against Vauhti, and I played against Slash Elfeld. Damn. And yeah, character seems really good. I think she's at least high tier. I think so.
Yeah, I've heard people saying that it's like mid tier to high tier depending on how it develops. But one thing's for sure, she's pretty fast to pick up, and that's why people have been having so much fun with her during the first days.
The layer 1 game plan is very simple and very powerful, so you can kind of like unlock a lot of strength immediately.
Yeah, and especially, ooh, but look at that, straight into it, and now YRC immediately, don't let those Rekas run. The Rekas are basically like Norel Vermilion from Blaze Blue, and it's definitely a knowledge check mechanic, because if you don't know how it works, you can get infinite block string, it never ends.
True. I saw Hotashi actually posted a pretty informative video on Elfeld's Rekas, so I suggest checking that out.
I think TLDR is like all the Rekas can be made airtight other than the starter Reka, which kind of resets the sequence. If you try to reset it, it's a 6-frame gap. Otherwise, it can be, you know, gapless. And then, of course, you can only perform 2 Rekas before you have to have gone into the reset, the starter,
Yes.
which kind of restores your stocks. Good 6p in 2.
And you can do, the mix-up enders are very minus. They're minus 18.
Yeah.
So extremely minus. And then the shotgun ender is minus 5, but barely safe.
So it's kind of like
Because
a
it,
delicate dance between you're trying to call out the resets as that's the worst thing that you can let the Elfo player to go back to the starter Rekka and get her charges back.
Pretty much.
But then you're also trying to minimize the amount of times you take a hit from the first part of the Rekka or the second part of the Rekka. If you take a hit from the third part, you're not gonna get hit by too much. If you, here's that
The
one.
command throw that didn't really do much here, but hey, you know what? We love to see it. The command throw is kind of crazy. Elfild has blue Wild Assault, and because it staggers on hit, you can combo into the command throw.
Yeah, I personally haven't used it myself and haven't seen it used that much, so I have no idea how much potential there is with that. Is it like
Is it
like unblockable if after you are about to explode, or?
I'm not entirely sure, but it looks scary.
Yeah, at the very least, it's like a countdown to a hit. Even if it's just a normal block, you can get a lot of stuff done with that, because, you know, Elfo has some mix-up tools. Not just the Rekkas, but also the 214 heavy, which nobody is contesting at the moment.
My assumption is that after you combo into it from BRC, you can probably, not BRC, Blue Wild Assault, you can probably just dial into mix, and if you guess wrong, yeah, you know, it is what it is.
Here into the Rekkas again, overhead finds its mark, but again, if it's the last, like if you hit an overhead or a low as the third part of the Rekka, it's just gonna knock down and, you know, nothing else.
Another strength of this character, excellent 6p, 9-framer, not too long in the recovery, it's 20 frames, so it's kind of in the middle of the pack in that sense, but the 9-frame startup is really good, boxes look really good, and most importantly, Elflet has excellent conversions from 6p.
Yeah, I've seen the counter hit conversions into grenade, looks really good. I think the only downside of that is that it doesn't have like infinite amount of horizontal range, but it's vertically it seems pretty good. All right, Ratsch taking third in a row, and I think
Yeah, I think the mashing. They didn't get the memo.
Damn, still, lobbies not working.
Year 3, let's go.
Alright, let's do some lobby magic. This one? I think Maria noticed, so we're not gonna miss anything.
That's good. Just remember, gamers, we gotta help the poor Strive lobbies with their, basic functioning. So, if you just take a deep breath after the match is over and wait like 10 seconds before you press the rematch button, usually that helps. So, a hot tip for all of you bounty hunters out there.
It's Elfeld's gameplay is pretty fast-paced as well, so I've been trying to keep up what Ratsch is actually doing here, but it's the rounds can be over really fast. I don't think Elfeld is not really like a damage character per se, but due to how the Rekkas work, you can eat a lot of resets and a lot of small hits in a small amount of time, and then it's just whoops, suddenly it's over.
I saw something interesting. I opened up our lovely chat and I saw that Ratsch earlier said that they shot single player and buffed neutral skips, kinda. And mentions White Wild Assault, Chipwrecker 2, and Untitled. And White Wild Assault for sure. But you know what? Maybe this is a crazy take about Rekka 2 and Nagiha, but they also did the favor of adding lingering hurt boxes to those fucking moves, which means that you can actually punish them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I kind of want to. I think I'll take that one.
I like interacting with stuff.
Yeah. So it's not all bad. I can punish Nagiha with May 2K. That's crazy.
So I wonder what to call is like. Can I call the grenade Pineberry, and can I call the whatever the move is called Bridal Express still? Am I gonna get gutted by the community?
I mean, those are the functions, I guess. I don't know. What's the actual? It's like bombe au chocolat or something, right?
Yeah, bombe chocolat, straight from some K-pop song or whatever.
Sure.
I ain't gonna say that during a cast.
Nah, yeah, we'd never say wrong things while we're casting. What? We've been doing this for years.
The projectile is very interesting as well. It kind of strikes me as kind of like a Kai fireball with a twist. Ooh, got them with a CQC. There's another one. That's not CQC. That's nope. Exert.
There's some really interesting Oki and stuff you can do with it, because you can like shoot past them and then it like, you know, sandwiches you.
Yeah.
And I like that a lot. Especially, it's really funny in the corner because the projectile just goes off screen and eventually comes and tickles your back.
The choice between using the S and the heavy fireball is not as clear cut, because how it like works is the heavy fireball shoots the initial beam much further before stopping, and the S kind of stops faster. So it really depends on the situation, like which one do you want it to miss on purpose, or yeah, is this? There's one thing that I was thinking about and had a lot of difficulties like choosing which version I want to use.
Also, it kind of functions a little bit like my spears from Blaze Blue, where like, you know, you can keep that air time and then sort of kind of zone with it and annoy the opponent. But if you have a character with decent movement options, you can usually kind of sneak past it, and it is in recovery until landing. Counter hit recovery until landing, so it can be very risky.
So we got Blaze Blue the character here.
Blaze Blue the character here, yeah. Alpha Valentine. I guess that's what we're cooking. I guess that's why Walter really likes her, huh?
Yeah. Ooh, and there was a showcase of the Rekkas being actually with cancelable, so you can go into a Rekka and then cancel into the next one, so...
Which is how you can kind of, like, you know, you can get, like, 2D knockdown into with Rekka 1 and go for the mix immediately.
Yeah, it reminds me of Slayer with...
Yeah,
like...
for sure.
Ooh, what is that? Was that FRC with what?
Oh yeah, with the bombe au chocolat.
Oh, right, of course.
It has a crap ton of momentum at the start of it, which is why that works, yeah. Which is weird, because they nerfed that across the board for everyone else, so did they just forget it from that new move?
I think there's been an interesting kind of trend. When new characters are introduced, they get stuff from the old cast, and then the old cast lose what the new characters got. For example,
like Sin and Tyrant Barrel?
Yeah. It's like since Tyrant Barrel basically went to Elfeld, has basically the same damage as Sin pre-patch.
It's very interesting. Maybe they'll catch up next patch. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Arxis is doing what Arxis does.
Let them have a little bit of fun on release. I mean, generally, I think so far the DLC characters have, for the most part, released a little under-tuned, so I think this is like pretty welcome change as it looks like at the moment. Ooh, 6B.
Ooh, a little bit of a... Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a showcase how the projectile actually tracks if you're moving forward really fast. It's not gonna do much. Let's see, good chance for Maria to open it up here. But she is down on the burst resources into... Oh, 6B calls out the Rekka starter. I think Elfeld has the same problem as, you know, Anji on release and Sin. It's like her heavy buttons have a lot of gap to go into Rekka, so BP characters and maybe 6Bs can interrupt her really well. Shay. Oh, again, the 6B.
The gap between 5 heavy and the follow-up is there isn't one. It's a true string. But then usually you can go into Bridal Express, which is what we're calling that move. And after that, and some characters can 6P that, but not everyone.
Not all of them are created equal.
Yeah.
Ooh,
look at that 6P.
Yeah.
Look at that 6P though. It's crazy.
It hasn't been missing much, at least for Ratsch so far.
Also, you know, in let's say legacy fashion, Elfeld has a pretty good MTR close slash as well. No, it's not Exert here.
Yeah,
Nothing is Elfeld Exert close slash. And check fuck for that.
It was massive.
It was insane. but yeah, it's still pretty good.
Right, jump in, here we go, Rekka pressure, ooh, there we go, interrupting the 5 heavy.
Yeah, the 5 heavy can usually be tagged like that, yeah.
I even saw some clips from Twitter where / into 5 heavy was like...
You can 6P that, I figure.
Yeah, and the lingering hurt box on the 5 heavy is pretty massive as well. Can be
as it should be.
punished by some players, or some characters.
Yeah, as it should be. We like big punishes in this game. Oh, look at that!
Ooh, interesting. Where does he get off me? Switch sides. Oh, but Ratsch is awake, not letting that fly. I think that's like the biggest problem for a lot of players playing against Elfeld day 1, day 2. The 2-1-4 heavy especially is left unchecked a lot. Now Maria showcasing some of that good old 6B. It really makes you want to press a button when you reset the Rekka sequence once, then you're like, ah, fuck, they did it. Let me press buttons. Oh, into a frame shot. Die!
I love it.
I love the new redesign.
You know, I'm so disappointed that they didn't pick Elfeld's theme for this. It's so good. I think it might be my favorite. I've only had Elfeld's theme for a few days, and I think it's my favorite.
Yeah, it's really like there's kind of binary. It's half death metal, and then there's a really catchy chorus in between.
I love it.
See how much? Ooh, yeah, big damage. And was that was?
I think that was it.
Ratsch.
Yeah.
7 games in a row. Ratsch. Well, I mean, not a big surprise considering the caliber of player Ratsch is. And how, you know, fast the character is to pick up. Surgical work. Alrighty.
Her Rekka is completely unreadable. I mean, I think that's kind of the point of it.
Yeah, it's what, 14
frames, yeah. Yeah, 14 frame mix that can be fuzzy because they're both 14 frames. So it's I think that's by design. Not whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. But it is by design.
And then being, you know, able to perform those Rekkas airtight as well. You don't have to, like, as soon as you start the Rekka string, you don't have to worry about people mashing reversals that much. Just go into low Rekka and catch them churning. It's once you get to that Rekka, it's very powerful.
And that's why I think for the matchup, what it's going to boil down to is prevention, as opposed to dealing with the situation correctly once you're in it.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of ways to check Elfelt wanting to go into Rekkas from things that aren't guaranteed. I think the only thing that she can 100% guaranteed get into Rekkas from safely is 5H. I could be wrong on that, but I remember it being something like that. And the others you can challenge.
So there you go. Build your counter strategies, gamers.
And also, like, much like with other Rekka characters, if she doesn't have meter, you can kind of play a little bit more crazy with your options. Wait. May Guilty Gear real? Johnny Guilty Gear real?
This is an interesting matchup for sure. So this is the third time we're gonna have a South American pair here. We had Miss May once already. She did pretty good. Then we had Raikkonen and Bravado, who did provide really interesting clash. Whatchamacallit, like one of those good old clash compilations at the start. And now we got May coming back with another player. So technically, I was talking to May a little and got some good South American lore from her. This time around, she's gonna bring with her a player who basically was her teacher when learning to play Guilty Gear. Supposedly, this is like the Johnny player. This is one of the best May players in South American region. But since they're, on a bit of a show here and, I'm not sure what their player tag actually is. It's probably not Johnny. But,
Johnny Incognito.
But allegedly, this is a really sick May player from the SA region. Not gonna be playing their main today, though. It's May rocking her main, but her mentor is gonna be playing a sub character.
All right, looking forward to it. Johnny got some really good changes this patch as well. Finally got a way to not completely commit to dash, because it has a jump cancel.
Yeah.
And that leads to some interesting stuff. Very good change overall.
They seem to still want to keep the dash for Johnny pretty committal, because at this point we can say that it's not an accidental thing that Johnny can't block out of that dash.
It's also, it's actually a commitment, unlike in fucking Exer. Yeah. Let me tell you. My stream still has that one JPEG of that one thing from Dust Loop. It's still on there in my stream layout. On Dust Loop they said Johnny's forward dash is a commitment. It's only got N-Bolt on it. Don't worry about it.
Alrighty. May Johnny. How does this matchup, how do you feel about this matchup as a May player?
Oh, it's May's worst matchup.
Oh, is it?
Yep. I mean, it was last patch, and Johnny's better now, so I assume it's worse.
What are some of the things that makes this difficult for May?
You don't really have a lot of good tools to play against Johnny in the mid-range. And in full screen, he also has you can try and get your game going with a ball or anything, because he has really good tools for getting in your face from full screen. And then on defense, you don't really have any saving graces. He just kind of dominates you in every area where you're usually confident in. And Johnny has the best close slash against Mei in the game.
Oh yeah, because it hits so high.
Yes,
it's
and
an
it also
absolute
has it also has an excellent proximity, meaning that you can usually get it. So combined with Johnny's dash, you can just basically make it so that there is no point for Mei to get in the air in this matchup. So you have to play the grounded game against Johnny, which is where Johnny shines. So it's kind of like it's super easy for Johnny to force the way he wants to play in this matchup.
Yeah, I can see. So getting to play your game and preventing the opponent from playing, you know, how they would love to play the game.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've played this matchup with Shady a lot, unsurprisingly, and we're both in agreement on on this being Mei's worst matchup and it being Johnny's best matchup. So it is what it is. Yeah, actually, this matchup is the reason why I picked up Chip. So that's what it is.
I'm trying to open Johnny up in the corner. Nice interception there on the jump. However, we are out and now.
That 9-frame far slash is also really difficult to deal with for Mei.
Yeah, I would imagine Mei usually like used to being able to do stuff with her S buttons, but when you got somebody who has that good of an S button on their own, probably doesn't feel good.
Ooh, nice. I like this little bit of pressure here. The Up Dolphin's got a very nice little buff this patch, where the upward ascending hitboxes on them are way bigger. At least they feel way bigger. I haven't actually seen the hitbox change, but they feel way bigger, which means that you get more consistent conversions, and you can use them easier in pressure. They have less of a tendency to whip on the way up. So usually they hit the opponent in a way where you're plus on their face.
Right. I gotta say,
plus, if they mash, they die.
Yeah. Johnny's defense is really good here.
Yep.
I've seen Mei like running pressure strings for I think like 20 seconds in a row, and Johnny's just like, yeah,
we block those.
I can block. Yeah, I've been blocking these for a long time.
Yeah.
And again, nice. Finds the perfect
also,
timing.
Yeah, really good at spotting those like fake situations, like knows when the character is minus, which would make sense if Johnny is actually a Mei player. So not really letting Mei get away with anything here.
What's the way for, like, if you have somebody who respects you this much, what's the best way to abuse them on block?
Do some crazy shit.
Such as?
Just do some. Well, I mean, if somebody's playing really respectful, then you have to start going for more throws. Is basically it. And Mei is good at throwing. You know, you have to start playing throw strike instead of strike throw, if you feel.
And then you get into that difficult territory where you start dashing forward. You perhaps recognize that they have to react to me dashing forward. So then you play like shimmies and stuff like that.
Shimmies, and Mei is really good at using 5P in those situations because, you know, 4-frame button that leads to soft knockdown on hit. So you can kind of start playing with the expectations of throws by doing just dash 5P, and that's a fairly safe option as well.
Okay, cover all that.
All right,
but here comes damage.
Very nice. I don't think that was charged Wild Assault, which would have been a little bit more damage, but...
We'll cut them with the 5D tap.
Interestingly, Charge Wild Assault and normal Wild Assault have no difference in how much they drain Burst in this patch anymore. And they both drain fairly little, which is a really good change. Very good for the health of the game, I should say.
Yeah, you can no longer get those full sequence combos. Like, usually the startup of your combo or the start of your combo is going to be burst safe. Or, I mean, you can make your full combo burst safe if you perform shorter combos, but, you know, something has to give.
Shorter combos, or what the game has changed into for Mei, for an example, is that you basically do these combos that have like points, kind of like you did in Exerd, where they have points where you know that the opponent might want to burst, so you put in an option that is harder to burst. So, you know, mixing in like, oh, I'm gonna do a re-jump here with close slash, or I'm gonna press JP instead of any other button, that kind of thing.
Massive corner carry here with the red RC combo. Spent the rest of it, get the heart knockdown.
Oh, no safe jump?
The other hand. Ooh, going under that far slash.
Unfortunately, too late on the RC, so didn't get the conversion. Unless that was a burst bait.
Ooh, nice guess there.
Yeah, good, good, good.
Yeah, the red wild assault on block is not only a pressure reset, it technically leads into one of the...
Ooh. Ah, unfortunate.
Drop the combo. May with the punish here, and...
Oh yeah?
Be forced to break the wall without a hard knockdown. They'll happily take it at this point.
I like the dash forward. Doing a little bit of dash blocking. Dash blocking is your friend in this matchup. Nice! With the FD cancel. Very good. Advanced combo.
Yeah, the South American players.
Yeah, showing some good stuff.
Even the other South American pair, I forgot what characters. I think it was Sol versus Zato. I learned so much new stuff I haven't actually seen from Zato. Just watching European players play. Albeit it was, you know, kind of new patch as well, and, you know, European Zatos were basically dead at that point, non-existent anymore. Alright, we got some momentum here for May.
May is doing some really interesting options after wall break. I've not seen some of these before. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, by the way, I guess Johnny, you can't press 5K 6H because his 5P checks those.
Damn.
So that's why you see May go for 5K 2D instead, which is pretty good.
I get the hard knockdown. Oh, into safe jump, or not safe jump, but a trick.
All right, that's a lot of meter. Oh, but doesn't even need it.
Yeah, that. Unless May was, you know, willing to spend the burst there really wasn't a whole lot you could do about joining that amount of resources.
Yeah, for real. Oh, the close slash. Oh my god.
What's a
yeah, see? Yep. So this is from Shady's mouth, not mine, but his words were that, you know, close slash plays this matchup for you. So it is what it is.
I mean, I tend to say, oh, here we go. This should be a kill. No way to get out of this one.
Yep. JD is such a funny button.
But yeah, I usually tend to say, like, if I have to use one phrase to describe how May matchups work in all of Guilty Gear, is like anti-air game.
Anti-air game for sure, and like the matchups where May really does suffer are, like you said, where the opponent has really consistent and good and rewarding anti-airs, and where their mid-range options are really good. Because May's mid-range options are excellent, but not always the best. And when they're not the best, she's struggling.
Alright, time to deal, time to go into the guard crush, but May not taking it.
There it is. Good.
I think that was a reversal from the guard crush, so...
Yeah, sometimes you gotta go for it. We just hit those one-frame timings.
Yeah, if you're clean with it, you can believe. Oh my god, what was that, 5K?
5K, yeah. Must have been late.
Guard again, close slash, gonna go into pretty decent combo. The wall break, sort of saving Mei here.
Oh yeah, another thing that Mei kind of got dealt a good hand on, no pun intended, in this patch was that where the Wild Assault changes affected some of the Red Wild Assault users. For Mei, the nerfs, as far as their combo routes go, they weren't really affected that much. Like, she still gets most of the stuff she did last time.
Yeah, as far as I understood, the characters who could like combo into their charged Wild Assaults got hit the most, such as like Solar Kai. But yeah, Sin was one of those characters who didn't get hit much either. Ooh,
yeah. Mei can't combo into charged Wild Assault from jump ins anymore, but she can still do the same conversions with uncharged, so it's, you know, it's whatever. And obviously all Red Wild Assault combos do less damage now because the added proration, which is also a really good change.
Yeah, as
very smart.
Yeah.
that was needed. Let's not mince words.
In a game where, you know, wall break is really powerful, and with a tool that basically gives you wall break no matter where you are, maybe the combo shouldn't do that much damage.
Yeah, maybe not. Nice. Beautiful conversion.
Speaking of conversions, 50 meter for each player here.
3K startup. Oh no. After Johnny's one of those characters that I wouldn't like challenge much after wall break.
Yeah, the 9-frame far slash is scary.
It's difficult to deal with, and you kind of have to, like, if you want to deal with that, you'd have to like commit to like 6B, in which case, you know, 2S is gonna kill you. I usually just disengage.
And if it's like post wall break, no heart knockdown, there's like always the drift forward BRC option as well. So it's
drift forward BRC, nothing, very strong. Just check out what they're doing.
Yeah, if you unleash 6B in that situation, it's like the low of their choice. Ooh, but here's a big counter hit.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, taking the hard knockdown. Probably safe jump, seeing as. Yep. But there's that thing. Yeah.
Wow, that was premeditated.
Yes. You see, deflect shield is good now.
And that's
no
the
safe jump for you.
Right way to use deflect shield as well. Oh, disjoints.
Beautiful.
But it's like, I think lesser players will use deflect shield and not follow it up. Johnny here, immediate button after the deflect shield landed and get the whiff punish. Even queued up the super.
Yeah, very nice. These are really good players.
Yeah, for sure.
In case anybody wasn't following at home. Like, goddamn. South America, very different.
There's a region that we just don't have a lot of data about here. It's like, we know about Japan and North America, but... Alright, time to take these guard crushes. Making it safe as well, I think. Taking the Mistfinder stance and backdashing before unleashing it. And not quite gonna be enough here. Mei hanging by a thread.
And Johnny gets a safe jump on Mei after wall break. He doesn't get that for everyone. His safe jump doesn't work on 9-framers.
Yeah.
However,
Very classic
Mei's
problem.
reversal is 10 frames, so it's real.
Duel 1.
Right, Mei in a tough situation here.
Ooh. So the round start 3K. Hard read on that far slash.
Right, has to use the burst here. Nice whiff punish there with the deal. However,
I'll follow this under Mei downplay, right? Ah, listen. I would never downplay. I'm up playing this character for real.
a really interesting situation there. Lots of buttons whipping. Double jump. Oh,
right.
nice RPS!
Very good.
It's of course a really awkward situation when you're above your opponent and they RC and slow you down, but May still pulling it through here.
That 5K there was definitely supposed to be air dash 5K, but
And look at this.
I made JK. Nice. No mix.
Yeah, had to do some really funky stuff to finally get through the guard of Johnny. But little it did for Johnny is now the one on the in the driver's seat.
All right.
Wait, is
Missed their FDIB, but it's all right. Oh!
Missed the combo though. May still with a chance.
That's it.
And the car is gonna seal the deal. 7-2. Or wait, not yet. I'm almost jumping the gun.
No.
Not quite yet. Still one more life to stay alive.
Unfortunate late cancel on the Dolphin.
And had spent the Oki to, you know, switch the sides again. May's defense is gonna be tested here. Johnny basically holding down the fort. Not committing too hard, just waiting for May to potentially make a mistake.
So 6B beats both cancel options from Dolphin clean.
Ooh, and the whip punish! Here we go, both players got this.
Should be wall break. Into Oki. Yep. Safe jump. Oh! Tries to mix.
Johnny will have to find a burst here. Does so. 50 meter available for Johnny.
Yeah, this is gonna be difficult.
Oh my God,
That's kill. That's kill.
Here.
Although guts. No. No amount of Japanese guts will save you with that one. Okay. That's it. May will now win 6 matches in a row. Really? Really? That was a really entertaining set, though. Big ups to South America.
Yeah, always something new to see, to be honest, with these South American pairs. I'm looking forward to more South American players on Bounty Hunters. Let the word of mouth go around. We want to see it.
ZoKHiZ on the newly kneecapped Oscar. I don't believe, by the way. I think this character's probably still pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard people say that it's, Asuka didn't get hit as bad as Happy Chaos. That's, already saying something. And against some of the faster cubes in previous patch, you just, couldn't do much again to begin with.
No.
So like, of course, it's a double nerf. The hitbox, or rather the hurt boxes of the cubes are larger now, as well as they move forward slower.
Yeah.
So
what they did was, this is crazy. Like, this is actually a crazy thing they did. They added they added multiplayer into this matchup where you can actually play against Asuka. It's crazy. It's insane. It's insane.
You can still use the acceleration staff to kind of get to where you were previous patch and make the cubes super fast.
Yeah, they basically just nerfed the solitaire and made the cube neutral less oppressive and seeing as they had a design that you can check them with buttons in the first place, the fact that you can like actually do that now is good.
I think the other big nerf was that the auto refill card is now only 5 seconds, if I recall correctly.
Yes. And the region is only 10 instead of 15. It was 15 seconds!
10 is still pretty long. I think that people are, like, even Asuka players are pretty okay with the 10 seconds, but the 5 seconds of the auto repick is the tougher one.
Alright, let's see. Let's see how this goes.
I heard ZoKHiZ was having a little bit of trouble with this matchup according to the, Discord logs.
Yeah, I can understand that. I feel like Elfeld, especially to start with, is very difficult to deal with. But after having played it a little bit more, I think it's there's harder matchups. There's just like you just have to hold the Rekkas, and that's about it. And you need to know when you can challenge, of course, like we talked about earlier.
Yeah. Asuka having no access to any sort of DPs or anything is a little tough against Alpha for sure.
Hey, Q, come on. He has the card DP.
Ah, right. Just,
the option the option he sometimes has access to.
You can even start the round with a DP card.
True.
Zok with the throw bait question mark, trying to walk back there and bait something.
Hard to say. Oh, nice. Little pickup here. Into big cube.
Let's see how HiWill chooses to play this. Could still go for a burst. Oh, he actually chooses to use the 50
plus
meter
frames to get more cards. Yeah, that works. That by the way, very amusingly, they didn't do anything about that super, which is kind of crazy.
Where's the immediate deflect shield? Actually gonna start using that. That's actually pretty good, because like when you get wire siege point blank, there really ain't a whole lot of stuff you can do, because it's like often it's airtight. But deflect shield kind of solves that problem.
I'm gonna DP.
Ooh, the ricochet bullet actually disappearing somewhere. Now Zok is looking... not looking good anymore! Very low mana.
What was that? Like a hard read on Pineberry or something with the air throw? Huh? ZoKHiZ, what you doing, buddy?
I'm so scared. Even though ZoKHiZ is basically like full health, one mistake here would have been a mana break and probably end of the round for ZoKHiZ.
All right.
Was that the first game?
Yeah, that was the first game.
Damn.
This Asuka character can cook? What? Huh?
Duel 1.
I thought he was deleted from the game.
Damn. Misinformation by the community provided.
My favorite Guilty Gear trope is when they make the really cool character actually a little bit more fair. Nice air throw.
Also an interesting card here for Zok. The overhead card, getting the mix in. The wall gives in a little too early here.
Oh, that probably would have been real last patch, but with the slower cubes, 5H wins that. Not entirely sure though.
He's on the mana break. Oh, that was very important.
No fucking conversion though, because he RC'd too soon. Ah!
Zok is dodging a bullet here with that air throw. Rekka though. Let's see how fast that mana shield is gonna run out. Eats the overhead.
Should be fine here. Got 2 jump scares on lockdown as well.
Ooh, okay.
You know, for the longest time, I thought that the fact that they called the red orb the Screamer was like a colloquialism, but that's actually the name.
Yeah, that is actually
its
name.
Like, I can't believe that shit. Yeah, they didn't nerf this super. They didn't nerf this super. That's crazy.
Yeah, luckily I'm playing Sin Kisku as one of the best supers in the game to deal with that shit. If that super is thrown at neutral, I'm just RTL.
RTL? Ah,
Fuck
nice.
you. Does your character have to deal with that super?
Yes.
Duel 1.
Yes, unfortunately.
Suck.
Yeah. Man, I hate that for you.
A very nice combo using a moderate amount of resources and health now. That Bridal Express RC seems fairly good, especially with the slower cubes here.
I think Bridal Express. Oh, slip of the tongue. is pretty good overall as a move.
Sides.
It has
Look at this
it
combo
has
damage.
surprisingly little.
Is he dead? Oh yeah. Nah.
With the super, maybe.
I think that was actually dead. HiWill just missed the
Oh,
biggest Twitter combo of his life.
And now with the mana, yeah. Oh, but that would have been minus, I think, right? That was. Oh well. It worked out at the end.
That's unfortunate. That was such a good round for HiWill. Red Screamer putting a big red stop sign on the screen. Overhead ready to go for ZoKHiZ.
Oh, nice.
Break it.
There it goes.
So we'll probably have to charge a little bit of mana here, or no, just going in. Ah, yeah, because he had the overhead card to back it up, so even if you don't recharge any more mana, there's probably going to be 1 or 2 opportunities for ZoKHiZ to mix it.
Duel 1.
All right, ZoKHiZ looking pretty strong here.
Yeah, look at that. The butt just goes through.
Yeah.
Tried it this time, but a little too
Actually,
late.
you know what? I wonder, because last patch, because the hurt boxes weren't big enough, you couldn't dolphin through the cubes. But I wonder if you can now.
See you in the lab after the show.
If you can. Oh, that's funny.
Alright, couple of Brekkas. And ZoK is patient enough, waiting for the full sequence and getting a punish. A lot of resources going into the... Alright, got the mix. ZoK kind of low on mana here.
Also, like, they didn't really touch any of Asuka's really good buttons. So, like, you know, I think this character's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Again. Oh, it dropped the overhead, but it's not tracking. And now HiWill with the big chance.
Oh, was that a burst bait?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh. That was like kind of a all or nothing kind of burst bait, huh?
Yeah, that was literally gamble for the round. It's like, you give me the burst now, I win. I fuck this up, I lose.
Yep. Unfortunate.
It's like, even though ZoKHiZ is 4-0, it's basically like Will with a couple of good reads, couple of, you know, not dropping combos at a crucial point, would basically be on ZoKHiZ's tail at the moment.
Yeah.
YRC hitting surprisingly from very far away.
Nice 6P. Good conversion. That converted from like a really, really low altitude. Low altitude? Fucking, yeah. You know what? We'll go with it. It's fine.
I think the Strive Elf has retained sort of the exert feel in terms of like a lot of things just convert pretty well.
Yeah, true. And also, I mean, the Rekka's kind of, you know, as far as Strive goes, it's as close as you can get to Elfo pressure and exert. I think it feels oppressive, which is what Elfo felt like when she got you. So I don't know. It kind of works. Also, the redesign is so good. God damn. Like, I know everybody's saying it, but god damn.
With the Rekka, but ZoKHiZ was ready to whiff punish it. The second Rekka starter, too slow. Now there we go. That's what HiWill was trying to get. Now it's a big win. Potentially.
That's gonna be big. Gonna
break?
probably might not break. No, yep, there it is. Then, oh yeah, by the way, one thing that people aren't talking about enough, I think, is Alpha has one of the best dashes in the game, I think.
Ooh, I haven't actually paid too much attention to it.
So, it's a fairly standard speed, but it has no acceleration.
Right, it's one of those types.
Yeah, it just goes straight into it. Like it's super good for just movement. Like this character is gonna have pretty crazy throw pressure, I think, once people start using it more instead of just dialing into Rekka.
Yeah, and she has pretty decent set play after the throw. You can go like too heavy OTG and then into Buy and Berry, and then we're mixing.
Also, because of the dash speed, 2K is really scary.
Yeah.
And she already has a really nice range on 2K, and 2K 2D connects from, I think, tip range, which is like a really good thing in Guilty Gear Strive, where usually that's just not a thing for characters.
So, funnily, I think the mana recharge card spell actually saved ZoKHiZ here. He took a lot of damage, but the mana shield never broke. Now, though, ZoKHiZ is in a little bit of a pickle. Missed the air throw. Shield. Would love more mana, but also spells. No, don't need any of this wizard shit. I'm going in. Hold my book, boys. I'm going in. And again, very close to bringing himself on the board, but HiWill still no success against ZoKHiZ's Asuka.
Alright, very early burst. That probably would have gone all the way to the corner, so not a bad choice.
Got the DP card on the deck as well. So gonna unleash that.
Keep this pressure going.
Almost as important of a question, is HiWill even looking at ZoKHiZ's hand? Does he play the RPS? There it is, finally.
I wonder if he's been like trying to get that out for that entire sequence.
Or if he's like, yeah, of course he's looking at my hand, so he's gonna respect. Ooh, nice punish there on the
but that didn't actually convert. All right, we got the big ball out. Oh, nice interrupt.
Wait, did that whole spell get interrupted previous patch as well, if Asuka gets hit?
Yes.
Double super for the round once again. Starting with Screamer overhead, but it's not gonna mean anything if HiWill gets the pressure. But there he whips. Here comes ZoKHiZ from the skies. First before getting cornered. Teleport is an option as well for ZoKHiZ.
One thing a lot of alpha players aren't doing, which is surprising me, is well that. So going ape with the Pineberry special, what was it, Bonbon Chocolate, is surprisingly good, because the only way you can actually check it is air throw.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's almost like if you expect your opponent is respecting you, it's probably even better than just going into the Rekka.
Yeah.
Because you get so much, it's like high, low, throw. In some situations, maybe even a cross-up kind of mix.
That being said, if the gamers are built different like ZoKHiZ here, apparently, yeah, they're going to be air throwing it, so
yeah.
careful.
Probably requires a hard read, though. I'm not sure how fast.
I'm not sure. Oh, I wonder if our homies over at Duskin have already done the math with me.
Probably. I've seen a lot of data in there already.
Let's see.
Break the shield, break the wall. Looking good for HiWill. I mean, better late than never. 6-0 for ZoKHiZ.
Okay, so Bonbon Chocolat has 29 frames of startup. So I think, theoretically,
depending on how it animates,
yeah.
maybe 4 frames of jump startup and then 2 frames of throw startup.
Yeah, I mean that might be doable once you get used to it. At least ZoKHiZ has been getting it a few times this set, so.
Ooh, okay. And this will be set point. ZoKHiZ for the first time. Rocking with a full burst. HiWill spending their burst gauge at the very start of the round. An acceleration stab as 2 stabs. That's not optimal for ZoK for sure. Ooh. Yeah, that's a far slash going active, so gonna get caught by this reversal super. Mana shield is broken.
HiWill testing those reflexes. Ah, nice whip punish.
And back at full mana. But ZoK is again with the problem having too many utility cards in his hands.
HiWill on the board. Let's go.
I got all this mana, I got all these spells, but nothing to throw. But to be perfectly honest, this is probably the first time ZoK has got into that situation in this set during these 7 games. So, not too bad. Not too bad.
Not too bad.
That's bound to happen when you're playing a RNG-based character like this. Oh, again, 2 staves. I think a lot of the time, just casting the spells that you don't want is the best option rather than discarding them as well.
An interesting thing about the air fireballs from Elfeld is that I tried for the longest time to just air-to-air them, but that's actually surprisingly hard because the activation on the fireball is pretty quick. It's a lot easier to try and like whiff punish your way in.
So like if the projectile whiffs and then
so you want to try and sneak past the projectile and hit Elfeld after it's already like kind of gone past you, but before it hits you with the recoil. Because for an example, it's one of those rare air options that beats JD because it's too quick.
Super will absorb the fireball and keep HiWill steady for the overhead ball. Set point for ZoK once again.
Let's see, can we do it?
Massive resource lead as well. ZoK rocking the full burst, whereas HiWill has none. DP card in hand for more potential RPS that might or might not
nice
happen.
Blocks. Nice blocks until they weren't. Oh, good DP. All right.
And now as a result of that, quite low on mana. Can only throw 1 spell here, potentially.
All right, got the super. I could have converted into wall break with super there, I think.
Good stand up for the 6 heavy overhead by
Oh!
HiWill.
Ah!
Can we shop anything? We're just out of mana.
Wrong super! Wrong super!
And deflect shield getting us out of there. Teleport. Oh, he got the cast the mana spell.
Oh, nice throw. What's the Oki? I think HiWill needs to go low there more often.
Ooh, got the throw. Bait, rather. 1 more hit. Where's it gonna come from? Both
There
with the
it
projectiles into the barrel.
Beautiful there, Trey.
ZoKHiZ.
Oscar Gaiman. Still looking pretty good.
Yeah, technically.
That was the closest 7-1 I've ever seen.
Literally,
that's crazy.
Almost every game was either players to take.
Yeah.
I'm personally super upset about that 1 round where Will didn't get the wall break super. Got the mana break, or rather got the mana break, then got like a really big starter, and then could have killed from almost full health. But just didn't get the super, and then ZoKHiZ robbed it.
Yep. All right. So is my number up? I remember you said 3 games, or
Let's see. Generally, it's like three games for the first commentator, 3 games for the second commentator. I think you can take your pick here. You can leave at this point. I usually leave the 4th game like a transition kind of a thingy, magic.
Yes, I'm too much of an old hand at this. Like these new changes, I'm too old for this.
Used to doing full events.
Wait, hold on. Where's Radune's game, huh? Where's Radune's game? It's not now? Goddamn. Yeah, sorry, Radune. You're gonna have somebody else. I'll be watching though. But I don't see Epic Gamer in the lobby, so I'll just take the 4th game. I'll take the 4th game.
All right. So
and maybe you should ping Epic Gamer at this point so that they are ready when the time comes.
All right. So, have you heard of the tragedy of McNuggleton the 6-7.
McNuggleton, the 6-7.
So, I think Nuggies has played, 5 games in a row on Bounty Hunters now. And
Yeah.
out of those, 3 last ones are last game, last set, lose the game, 6-7.
Speaking of cursed bounty hunters records, I was on like a 40-set win streak, and then I've been doing nothing but losing after that.
Damn.
Oh man, that streak! It was my last chance to be good. Washed up, back on commentary. Goddamn!
It comes back full circle. Well, I guess my fighting game career is over. Better,
Yeah,
better get back
it
to
is what it
commentating.
is. So I'm just playing World of Warcraft and commentating Guilty Gear.
The super interesting thing here is that Axel is one of those characters who got a new move,
Oh yeah.
and that seems like the Whistling Wind seems like a very relevant move as well. As
Yeah,
far as
it
I've
seems
understood,
really
it's like it prevents the opponent from running in on the ground, but it also blocks the instant air dash path at the same time.
Yes. And also it's good on Oki.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see if Typhoon has got the Whistling Wind tech.
Oh. Okay. But yeah, it's just like, depending on how long you charge it, it becomes more active, like that. You can tell by the color if it's like the long version or the short version. It gets like a red hue if it's the charged version.
Ooh, nice jump out of the card.
Ooh. Both players just whipping buttons. Okay, brave burst, I must say. But maybe it'll be worth it. Are we pulling this card out of the deck now? Oh no, that's it.
Is that gonna reach?
Minus. Yeah.
Yeah. But now that I think about it, Johnny with 50 meter is kind of a dangerous deal for Axel.
Oh, for sure. Still a really brave burst though.
Yeah. I'm gonna be paying for that, perhaps a mistake, going into this last round without any burst available, making it competitive, making it even. Oh, and here we go into the one vision.
Oh, I think Epic Gamer doesn't have perms to get into the voice chat.
Yeah, I'll sort it out after this.
Excellent. All right, first game to Tayfun. We saw the new move once on Oki. So I wonder if it's hard to get out against characters with really long range options like Johnny.
Ooh, going low against 5 heavy on round start.
It could be that, in matchups against other zoners, the projectile might not be as good, but then against characters that are not zoners, it might be, a better option. Ooh, what? That was a crazy 2H anti-air.
Yeah, the downside of that vault into deal is that if your opponent is pressing buttons as you're coming in, it's not quite Exert level, it's not quite YRC. Ooh, nice double jump, avoiding the throw.
I love that. I love that Johnny in every game he's in, has the Katsu, we got the Ankatsu, we got the Zwaikatsu, and now we have the fucking Deal Katsu. It's so good.
Ooh, that combo's okay. Is that actually a kill?
Yeah. Oh, unfortunate drop.
But that was not a reaction, just trying to fish for a button.
For the record, that already comboed last patch, but because nobody played Axel last patch, we may have not seen that one.
Ooh, nice check there, not letting Nuggleton block.
Oh no! The command throws do be hitting. It's the stage. This stage is unfair because you can't see the fucking chain.
Yeah. Ooh, big counter hit. Although, Gatlin's into Mistfinder and then it's the combo.
That's a whip punish, yeah.
And no way to block that either, because...
I told you! You can't see it! Oh, yeah, nice.
Get out of here!
That super must be really good at this matchup. Didn't block the overhead.
The cool thing is, I think a lot of counterplay with that Joker trick you can just do on reaction if you are a Street Fighter kind of a player. Just buffer it, see them twitch, card.
Yep.
Nice play.
You see a lot of these Johnny gamers, you know, buffering full screen.
Deal stands up to block the overhead, but it's not over! It's never over!
Squeezing out every bit of damage they can.
Almost built the 50 meter again before the...
Oh, that was a little... kind of a wish punish kind of thing. Oh my god, these are just... I don't think we've dodged even one of those yet.
Gotta be careful here.
That was max range.
I think that was a very telegraphed command grab, activating one vision. What might be coming next? the one command grab that Nuggies got out of.
Man, I got owned so hard by an Axel gamer the other day. Like they activated one vision, and I was just like, I'm not gonna do shit. You're not gonna open me up, and they run from full screen and throw me. God, fucking cheeky Axel players.
Ooh, that was a good idea, but the instant air dash didn't bring Nuggies just close enough to get the downward swipe from the skies.
Damn, Typhoon looking pretty strong here.
Third game in a row. What is the adjustment for Nuggies?
I think Nuggies is being a little bit too willy-nilly with their resources. A lot of just throwing out super after they have the meter, and same with Wild Assault.
Axel is one of those characters against who you kind of have to play very patient if you want to have a consistent game plan.
Unfortunate super activation there.
Ooh, the close slash hits so hard.
Probably wasn't expecting the wall break. He's not gonna wall break, but we get Oki. Nice. Alright.
Getting the hard knockdown as well, super important.
Oh, with JS into throw. Nice.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple of times today already. Used by Johnny, the player, not that.
It's very good. It definitely looks like it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Oh, nice! Jumping out of the command throw. All right.
Yeah, I was asking what is it that Nuggies needs. That's probably one. Ooh, is
that's one. That's one for sure. Now what you do want to try and do is, instead of jumping back, jump forward, because it does have like a million frames of recovery, so you can almost always punish it.
Ooh, that's a punish!
Nice.
And the close slash once again. Who are you trying to cross up in the air? Here comes the big close slash.
All right, Oki for the win. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, yeah, there we go.
All right, on the board.
That was the sequence that Nuggies was trying to use earlier. This time the spacing favors Johnny. Instant air dash.
Oh yeah, another interesting buff for Johnny this patch is the P finer, the upward finer got a hit stop buff, so it's easier to combo out of. Or rather, I mean, you could combo out of it before as well, but now it's just like you get more consistent conversions for bigger damage.
Yeah, I'm all for quality of life buffs. Now
yeah,
let's see.
Sure.
Punish here. Yeah, jump over.
Oh, no, but no button on the way down.
I wonder if Nuggies missed the button or was trying to hit it on the ground, which is going to be too late.
I think they probably wanted as late as possible JH, and it just
yeah.
completely whiffed. That's probably it. Because it is hard to convert out of if you don't hit it as late as possible. Oh, and they get caught on their toes!
Let me go! Let me go! The vacuum! Nuggy is trying to walk back, but getting pulled in.
One interesting thing I found out about that move is that it actually, most of the hitbox is on the ground, so you can basically just jump when you see it and probably hit them with something.
Yeah. Right, full combo.
Very good. Probably do a little safe jump here. Yep. Nice.
Lots of resources that Typhoon has to use there, but
that's kind of the thing I'm talking about. Like, it seems that McNuggleton is throwing out the card super as a read as opposed to on reaction, and I think that's a bit wasteful. It's one of those kinds of it could work things, but
yeah.
but you have proof in the pudding. You know, it can work when you just react to Axel's options. So that's definitely better value for your money.
Zoning here by Typhoon. Ooh, the dash momentum 5 heavy. Sorry, 5B got caught. It's out of this tricky situation though. 6 heavy counter, that should be the round. And Typhoon moves to 4-1 situation.
Yeah, taking the 3-point lead back as quickly as it was lost.
Well, if Nuggies ends up going down like this, there's one positive thing. At least it's not gonna be 6-7.
So true. So true.
Yay!
Yeah, that's a lot of active frames right there.
It's a really nice bluff there if they respect that.
Also, I think it eats all projectiles, so I'm pretty sure Finer is still a projectile, right? So I don't know how that interacts.
Is it not a strike?
Actually, I don't know.
I think it's I'm pretty sure it's a strike.
Yeah, I mean, how would we test that? do we need, like, how would we test that?
I think we might actually, I think the players will test it for us at some point.
So
wait, so... I guess
nice.
if it's a projectile, then Rensen should delete it.
Oh, true. Oh, nice 2K. Really good check.
Yeah, tried to skip the neutral there with 6K from Johnny, which, is a jump scare.
Yeah,
that was so smart. It's a counter strategy against the round start jump back or either the jump back or the rainwater. A lot of Johnny play.
That's a lot of damage.
Here we go, super ball break. Now hold steady. Not quite at 50 meter, so no reversal option available for Typhoon is available now.
Oh, okay. Spending the resources to live more in this round.
Plus frames. Plus frames.
Infinite.
That's usually the obvious. Show them the option 2 times, and then 3rd time they're probably gonna adjust.
And again, that's really unfortunate. Okay, that's good. Seems that Finer goes over the hitbox of, although it is disjointed, so. Oh my God, the awesome JK from that range. Hello.
Premeditated? Oh, again goes under the 5B. Big value.
Huge. And now you can do mix after the wall break.
Reversal super is available for Typhoon.
Safe jump though.
Oh,
too late. Too late. Actually, I think you could probably just jump over it and still do the card super in the recovery of the command throw.
Yeah, probably, because the super is so fast.
Yeah. And the command throw is in recovery for like forever.
Right. But technically, if you're trying to react to any twitches from the opponent, then you're not gonna see what is coming. It's just something is coming.
True.
classic jump slash. Maintaining the distance.
Oh,
Jump.
okay.
Ooh, and this is so high. Joker trick is safe at that distance, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, it is
but
punishable
still-
point blank, but
Oh, there it is. That's nice. Good read.
waiting for the reversal super, which did not come this time. Still gets the hit.
All right, spending the meter to get this heart knocked down. Safe jump. Ooh, backdash. No backdash OS. Johnny has probably, arguably, one of the best backdash OSs in the game because of just how massive his bow slash is. So, definitely something to look into.
Ooh, went under with the 6K. Close slash, hits home, brings it into the guard crush. Now big damage on board if Nuggies gets the hit. Or not.
Oh, no! Tried to do Wild Assault, I'm guessing, and just got forward throw. Oh, no!
Alright, this is definitely gonna equalize the situation. Or never mind! Spoke too soon.
I tried to do another one! Cheeky!
Typhoon, you're dirty. Dirty Axel player, but I dig it. Ooh, we got the block. Guard crush.
Nice blocks. Gets hit by the throw, and that's it. All right.
Yeah, you catch them sleeping once, you get a free deal into a guard crush, and the rest is history.
Yep.
Oh my god, is he trying to counter poke something with a 5D?
I don't know.
Is that even possible?
I don't know. It's possible, definitely. It's actually, like, you can beat some options at round start by doing fully charged 5D. Especially because Axel has a really long range on his 5D. Like, I think the longest 5Ds in the game are Axel, May, and Asuka.
Ooh, nice bait. Nuggies has been really turning on the heat. Momentum burst. Typhoon in the corner, however.
Oh, I wonder if Typhoon could have converted into one vision there. I think so.
Ooh. Snail in the air.
Nice checks with 5P.
Again. Knock knock, but nobody's home. Typhoon not pressing the button during the Joker trick. Oh, still gets the value and the close slash. Here we go. That's the 50 meter as well. That should be a kill.
Yeah. Easy.
Ow!
Axel got no health. No guts. Gutless.
Damn, working it. This was... Wait, was Typhoon like 4-0 at one point? And we're coming back 3-0? And no signs of slowing down Nuggies. Ooh, the flash slash actually whiffed there, huh? Yeah, go under 5B, throw it again. Typhoon momentarily has to stop and breathe a little. Back to the full screen zoning position. McNuggleton will have to figure out how to get through this barrage of strikes. I guess this is one way. Bait the reversal super. Now the punish. No, doesn't even attempt it.
Unfortunate.
Far slash working as a makeshift anti-air, both close slash and far slash.
Gets hit by the
Time to guess.
whiff deal throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
4?
Yeah, Nuggleton is looking to get that 7-6 no matter what.
All right. He is the cursed one. Perhaps. Let's see if... Am I holding that whistling wind? Nuggleton also pretty patient there, waiting for the tornado to expire before striking.
I wonder if the tornado has that same thing that some projectiles have, where it has like a proximity thing, so you can probably like stick out a long button through it and hit Axel on the other side of it.
And Johnny would definitely be one of the prime suspects to abuse the opponent like that. Combo into it. Ooh, fully charged. What's the charge?
I don't know.
Is the,
but
the charge
the
of
color,
that tornado
the
were
color
consumed so
changes,
fast.
but yeah, the color changes, but I'm not sure if there's like ranges of it.
Interesting throw whip, landing into a punish still. Alright, who gets to move?
Ooh.
Oh, and still triggered the turn up. So pretty decent combo. Too heavy though from half screen, preventing McNuggleton from running that Mistfinder pressure.
Too heavy doing a lot of work.
Ooh,
Pretty
smart.
decent button.
Good plays from both.
I think Too Heavy has like 10 frames of startup or something. It's kind of good.
I slice them. Ooh, has this burst immediately to get a little bit of, or to rather get to keep that HP buffer. But it's gone. Oh, never mind. Missed the combo.
Ah, these throws are going through quite a lot.
Classic Johnny stuff. The throws are strong.
Typhon needs to show that Albaray 5K more. It's not 5K, 2K, sorry.
2K, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 5K works as well, but 2K even better.
Yep.
Those are,
Especially against Johnny, because a lot of Johnny's buttons are very high up.
yeah. I think you should probably be able to go under most buttons, unless you're point blank.
Yes.
Especially at this distance. Ooh, wait for it again.
Oh. That was probably just outside of tip range.
And now out of hard
Because
knockdown.
I think I saw Nuggleton go for a throw in response, so it would have worked as well if it had been in range.
Nice jumping under the plus frames. Not getting looped this time.
Oh! Should have delayed the command throw a bit more, and I think it would have worked.
But Typhon with the right option. 5P calling out the forward. Instant air dash. And move. Still gets to keep their dominant position here.
Ooh.
Neutral jump, probably as a countermeasure to potential rainwater. Yeah, the uncharged version of the tornado doesn't last for very long.
No.
Which is, I mean, it's good that it doesn't, because it momentarily blocks so many different angles.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It is, however, pretty quick, the uncharged version, so I wonder if you can like use it like a situational lamp here or something. I don't know.
Another important question, is that minus on block if you just do it? Oh, but too far!
Ooh, I don't
YRC
know.
does not reach.
I feel like it would be, but... Oh, that's death. Easily.
There was that one point blank situation in the left corner at one point where I felt like the uncharged tornado was punished by Knuckleton.
Right, yeah.
But I can't be 100% sure. Plus frames out of that rainwater. Ooh, nice angle! Instant air dash working wonders. And now has to let Typhon go back to neutral. Should reach.
Okay, so
yeah.
the uncharged version of Twisting Wing is -4.
Minus how much?
4.
4, yeah, okay. So not... It is minus safe against most characters, but...
Yeah. And I feel like because of the range, I don't think you're gonna really punish that with most 4-frame or 3-frame normals for that matter.
Ooh, 2K doesn't reach!
The fully charged version, however, is +14. So
As one might expect. If you sleep on the wheel for that long.
Yep.
Right, interesting angle here. Meets Typhoon from the air. Joker trick conversion, and now we get the mix. Is that close enough or not? It does reach. It has a handful of reversal supers that can actually out RPS Johnny out of those.
Also you can space the uncharged version 2D plus as well. Because it has a lot of active frames still.
Oh, hello? What?
Okay, sure thing.
Recovers really fast though, so
Yep.
caught
Cool.
Knuckleton instead air dashing forward.
Using it like Street Fighter 5 V trigger activation, I guess. Interesting. Oh, there we go. I like the extended dash in hopes to try and get Knuckleton closer to the wall.
But now, unfortunately, just got himself closer to the wall. Knuckleton.
Ah! Close slash the god. That's it. It's over. See you next round.
Yeah, lots of potential from that combo as well, because it was BRC slowdown. Alright, good read. 6B against the 5B round start from Axel. Might be working as an anti-air, and too heavy from downtown. Half of Knuckleton's life gone. Yeah. Is this bandit here? Ooh, I guess good trade for Knuckleton. Pushing Typhoon a little closer to the corner.
And that's not quite it. Okay. Ah, there it is. Hail Mary. But not this time. Not this time. So it's 6-4?
6-5, I think.
6-5. Okay, yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
It's, dangerously close. Now, one for Knuckleton would be what we're expecting here.
Tragedy. Unless. Wouldn't it be funny? I don't know. It depends.
I mean, 4 times the charm
Yeah, true. So true.
is the how mom used to say it.
Oh, that was scary.
Right, break them. So plus frames and still a little bit of risk as well. But Typhoon breaks out of the sticky situation. And now, how are we gonna get in? Ooh, Mistfire, alright. That has some range.
Ooh, that's it.
Cool combo.
And Typhoon on set point.
Imagine if Knuckleton is just self-cucking here on purpose just to break the curse. Because then, I mean, then the curse is broken and you can come back next time and don't have to go through at it, you know, through it again.
So true. Oh! Those throws are going through for sure.
The card's still there.
Oh no! Oh, that was gonna be big. All right. Not gonna kill, but this is okay.
It's a good reversal super against Rainwater.
Oh, that's it. Oh my god, still bursting. Typhoon really wants to end it here.
I mean, we are Axel low, so potentially could do it. As to
Axel
RC.
low. Oh, so that's why his 2K is like that. You know, I hadn't thought about it.
Yep. That's
That's all the name.
Oh, we actually
There
got
it
it.
is.
All right. Took a risk, and it paid off. Typhoon has done a big favor to McNuggleton and broken the curse. Now,
7-5. All right.
next time is gonna be so much better.
For sure.
But still,
For sure.
Knuckleton not able to grasp the big W with Johnny. Still, no wins on Bounty Hunters for Johnny since the character switch. So close.
It is
though.
what it is.
So close.
All right, though, gamers. Thanks for having me. This was a good bit of fun. Nice to come out of retirement finally and return to what I'm actually good at.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. Have fun with the rest of it. I'll be watching, and see you around.
And GG's.
GG's.
Right, now let's make a little bit of a switcherino.
Let's get a little bit of a switcherino.
Howdy ho.
Let's get a little bit of a.
Alright, we good?
Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be weird. I hate hearing the sound of my own voice, so hopefully this goes well. Oh. Wait.
Right.
Okay. You can hear me, right? Yeah.
Yep. Let me adjust you a little bit as well. Bump you up in volume. You're in the lobby as well.
Pretty good.
All right, next up, moving into the big boy matches, we got Zat versus Radune, as well as what was the sixth match? Yeah, Easy versus Anime Memes. Those two coming up next before your match.
God, that's weird. This is really weird. This is it's gonna be interesting. I haven't played Strive in I want to say almost a week, so we'll see how it goes.
Hey, you know what they say? Once you learn fighting games, it's kind of like driving a bicycle.
Good thing I learned how to ride a bicycle, I guess. But yeah, I will do 5P and I will do Rensen and I will pray to God that I don't crack under the ramp pressure. Whew. Okay, here we go.
Alright, Zat are, I think, the current best Ino in Finland. I think that's true against one of the wildest that Sweden has to offer. Radune, the showman, the guy who has single-handedly the most games played on Bounty Hunters along the years.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, and with a very traditional Radune round start. It's become pretty much a handshake at this point. Kind of like checking, do you know what I'm about, and can you punish the DP round start? Are you ready for it? Right, so both of these characters got some changes. I think for the most part, Leo, fireballs are faster now, and for Ino, the Mad Love startup, or rather how Mad Love animates is much more reactable.
Like go faster, I think, right? She shoots forward faster. I want to say that's. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, and the boxes are also shifted a little higher, so that makes her a little more susceptible to 6Bs.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Last time I was on, I got hit by that move way too many times, so hopefully now it's a bit more reactable.
Right, Zach getting into the mix-up position.
You know me.
Playing very safe, knowing that Radune is now straight. Oh, but drifts straight into the parry strikes. Got the back turn D, got the super, and Radune actually opening it up here. Generally, I would say that Radune is actually the underdog, but starting up very strong on this one.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nice. Zach attempted to go low there to break the parry stance, but Radune sees it, releases the parry strike a little earlier. Big counter 8-6 heavy into... not quite the kill, but doubles it up with a throw. Radune on the roll.
Cookie.
Here we go with the command grab. Are you ready for this one? Overhead, can't see these mix-ups. Heartbeat initially, I think they're the reason why Radune stopped the pressure, stopped the sequence. Right, plays the burst situation very safe. Quick second one from Radune. Damn.
He's on a roll. He's here. He's a man on a mission, ready to steamroll.
Yeah, Radune literally is the player who, you know, goes into the match full throttle, starting from the round one, and if you can't figure out how to stop his momentum, it's gonna be really hard to play against him.
He truly is Leo Whitefang in human form.
Embodied, for sure. And ready to DP on a moment's notice once again. I think so far, as soon as Radune gets the ball rolling, as soon as Radune starts pressuring, I think Zat hasn't so far been able to wiggle out of the pressure even a single time. BPRC.
Like, what's that enough tools to deal with it, or is it like a pretty bad matchup for her? I'm not really familiar with the character.
I think Radune is just catching Zat by surprise here. Oh, the round start, heavy DP hits. Yeah, that should be a punish, all right. Now Zat, alright, the other change was that they made the red Wild Assault float the opponent a little bit less on jump cancel, so yeah, these combos are looking much more grounded, so probably allowing players to maybe finish their combos a little lower to the ground so that they can get a Wild Assault or a super finish if they get the wall break. Perfect timing there. Went low. Back turn D. Interesting combo drop. And now Radune ready to strike back. 100 meter. Oh, they're gonna be waking out of that one. Wait. It was very interesting. Radune almost aborted that sequence and got the RC pop-up. All right. Whew, the pace of the match is fast. A Faust Pro after this set? Yes, indeed.
Faust gaming. Love to see it.
Cross up. There we go. The 6P initially works out, both players firing their bursts in order to get some amount of advantage. Once again, in a throw, OTG, and into a command grab. Damn. It's kind of hard to justify, not respecting against Radune as well, because Radune tends to love to go into the 2D, which is fairly punishable if you are close enough. But then again, this time Radune is just, ready to exploit the opponent's willingness to block quite a bit. Lots of command grabs, lots of throws. Now here comes Zat though. Reversal super, we got the safe jump, and no 50 meter to punish or to cancel this either. Damn, I feel like there's an uncharacteristic amount of, what should I call it? Just uncertainty for Zat. It's letting a lot of stuff just fly, just missing a lot of punishes. I mean, it's understandable. It is Guilty Gear, so the pace of the match is extremely fast, so very, very easy to miss stuff. Right, 2D finds its mark. Once again, just not finding any opening. Well, here's one. Played it very safe initially, but at that close range, the note will only explode to limited amount of explosions and holding the opponent down for only so long. Damn, Radune.
Okay, so I totally forgot I had something. I gotta bounce. I'll be back for my game. I'm sorry I couldn't stay for longer.
All right, it's no problem.
It's okay. I'll see it.
Alright, going forward here. Radune has so much meter. Oh, that's actually gonna catch from so far away. It would have called out all, DP options from pretty much anybody in the game. But Leo Whitefang is one of those characters who has a extremely fast advancing reversal in the reversal super. Is that on their last legs? Got the snipe. We gotta get into the mixing position like so. Set it up. Got the safe jump as well, and Zat is finally on the board. No, never mind, not. No, he is not. I thought that was... Whew. Never mind. I was not only watching the wrong round, but also thought that it was Zat who got the round there. So this is Radune going forward, 5-0. Song is also the new, what's it called? Actually don't know the name of the new Elfeld song. But it's a banger for sure. And empowered by the banger, here comes the pressure from Zat. Break the wall, hard knockdown. It's starting to finally flow properly. Back turn into the corner, now you're gonna get mixed. Oh, okay, interesting. Radune chose to consciously not break the wall here because they didn't have the 50 tension to go. Still has to swipe by the super. I wonder if the fast startup of the Weapon X here managed to catch the recovery of that the RC. 2D once again, combos into the heavy DP, giving Radune your best mix-up position. Zat tried to reach for a throw here, but getting outranged by the back turn S and Radune. Minus here. Zat being extremely patient and respectful still. Nice. And a safe jump. Radune had, yeah, that was so... Basically, Radune could have RC'd that super, to which Zat said, no, I'm just gonna take my turn. I'm just gonna take my airtight frames here instead. Damn, and with the reversal DP, once again, Radune marching forward 6-0. An outcome that I definitely did not expect. Oh yeah, we're Epic Gamer had to go, unfortunately, so we're just going we're proceeding as it is. So you can play on normally, no problems.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, there to a jump slash. The trademark starter. Both players have used their burst very early into the set here, or into the round. It feels like Zat is just having a little bit of difficulty starting their blender against the aggressive option, the toolkit of Radune. It's the combination, the classic combination of the flash kick as well as the 2D. STP. After the nerfs, not getting you into the best point blank position anymore. Should be the round for Zat, yes indeed. Okay, I have my fingers crossed. Raise your hands, send Zat your energy. It's gonna be a tough comeback from here on out. The punish? Ooh, a little late on the far slash. Probably wanted close slash there, but the distance made it into the slower variant of the button. New chance. Alright, switching positions. Third time's the charm. This time though, Radune has a burst. Unfortunate. Good jump B. And, you know, fourth time? Finds the hit and finds the first game win as well. Alright, we're on the board for Zat. And this is where the real game starts, right? It's better late than never.
Duel 1.
But now it is technically 6 games that Zat will have to win in a row to come out of this matchup victorious. Nice overhead, good corner carry as well, and the safe jump, yeah. Ooh, good reads! These are the exact kind of reads that Zat is gonna need. And not only the read, but also the execution to pull through afterwards, because especially like previous round, there was a couple of missed opportunities in terms of, you know, DPs and whatnot. Lots of meter for Zat. Ooh, I love that. Because the gap is, I think the gap is always punishable between any button and stroke the victory, even if you do S stroke. Zat chose to kind of like pause the game and check if Radune is actually pressing something, and DP was indeed coming. Massive corner carry. Has to break the wall without hard knockdown. Didn't quite get to that 50 tension. Big counter poking too heavy. Here we go. Nice angle there. And again, the same. But this time Radune has meter as well. Reversal super from Zac, putting Radune in the corner. Airtight lows. And then into the safe jump. Exactly. Now this looks like the Zac that we are used to seeing. I mean, who knows? Maybe the first 6 games were, you know, hands were a little shaky, didn't have the warm up. Sun was still shining, although it is definitely not shining. Definitely not shining in Finland at the moment. So can't use that option select. Sun was shining into my eyes. Right, straight into the parry stance. Radune holding the timing, getting the combo. No hard knockdown here with the super, but decent life lead still. But it could all flip very fast depending on the next hit. Did Radune press a button? Yes, indeed! Into the blender, plays it very, very safe. Is it coming? Is it coming? DP, is it coming? The dangerous thing is if you play yourself like a shimmy in the air as Zac played here, too close to the ground, it might actually be prone to getting tagged by 2D from Leo. Yeah, that button right there. I think this is technically a set point for Radune. Very nice reaction, throw them in there. Safe jump. How about this one? This one is a safe jump as well. Radune will get to the 100 burst here, which Zac was probably waiting for, because Zac was cutting that combo fairly short. Oh, oh my god, Radune! Not quite with the killing combo, and finishing it off with the Radune. Trademarked fashion, get the throw, plant the oh my goodness, plant the tree, come out of the set 7-2 victorious. Like I said earlier, I actually didn't quite expect this. I thought Radune was the underdog going into this set, but perhaps it is the way which Radune chose to tackle this match. Just maximum aggression, perhaps a playstyle that is was the Achilles heel of Zac's in a way. It can be quite difficult sometimes if you don't manage to adjust yourself to the opponent's pace, or if you're just used to playing the game a little more slow. Nevertheless, really nice win for Radune there. And now, here comes the one, the boys. Izzy Faust, one of the top Faust players, if not the top Faust player in Europe at the moment, going up against Anime Memes, one of the finest players from Russia. These players have met previously, I believe. Let's see, when was it? Was it the Classic a year ago? Somewhere last year probably, and it ended up in whose favor?
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
Let me check if I have time
So
to
instead of
check my
reflecting on
cheat
themselves,
sheet.
they became the beasts.
See what the previous results were. So Easy Anime Memes was indeed 2022, exactly a year ago. And it ended up Anime Memes clutching it out. But a lot of things have happened during those 12 months that has since passed. And when it comes to Izzy, I think there is no person in the community that would, not take note of this absolute beast and be, at least to some extent, be slightly afraid of what is to come. This is also a very rare character in terms of, Faust. So the eternal question, how much do you play against Faust? Have you played against Faust recently? Do you know how to counterplay Faust? I guess we're gonna find out. So the patch changes. So the icon goes, icon in terms of which item Faust has devoured goes on top of their attention gauge, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a cool sort of quality of life change for you know, both players, not just the Faust player but also the opponent, being able to see which item could potentially be coming from that artillery launcher. Bomb. Nice, pushing the. Oh, that was actually a considerable amount of damage the anime means took from those double bombs. Bomb stored, drills in, burst from anime memes. I wonder if you could, like, if I'm not mistaken, does the item comes out slightly faster from the artillery throw? So I wonder if you could use some of those items as combo tools. The nice punish, close slash, should be a kill for Izzy. Yes, indeed. Clutches out the first game. We are gaming here.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, little guys is on the board, and Izzy smartly cruising to the other side of the screen and takes advantage of the respect of enemies. Has to respect the little guys, using that time to inhale another item. Nice big punish once again to the stroke the big tree. Six heavy misses. Izzy spends blue wild assault to get a little bit of extra real estate. Push the opponent back to the mid-screen. How many bombs has Izzy been throwing? That's not just this round, but previously as well. Oh, little guys goes for the combo breaker. I think what Izzy tried to do was this exactly. The super PRC. Trying to make whatever meaty the opponent was doing with, and then with punish that. Technique available to all characters that have supers that have a lot of startup, and Faust being one of the slowest startup supers in the game definitely has that tool in the kit. Right, completely missing with the hammer. Anime is super happy about that coast to coast, and now super ready to go. Hard knockdown Izzy with 100 burst and 50 meter ready to go. Is the burst gonna come out? No, I think Izzy's just gonna save it, gonna play it safe. Ooh, just in time before the bomb goes off. There's a little bit of a timer there for anime memes to finish that round if they didn't want to get combo broken once again. Jump 2K. Public enemy number 1 in this matchup. The guard card. Oh, wait, from which side? What's that? A lot of stuff happening there. Tried to jab there, going under there, anime memes. The burst is baited by Izzy. Here comes the corner to corner, the double mix, and now safe chump. YRC is the name of the game here for anime memes, but with that massive amount of life disadvantage, very little chance to come out that round victorious. Second one for Izzy. Momentum has been set. Izzy blazing forward, throwing some really good items right from the get-go. But as they say, when you're a Faust main, you've practiced the craft for years and years. You've practiced throwing the good items. Yes, indeed. That's how it goes. Another meteors! Guard crush into massive amount of plus frames. Alright, catches a little bit of a break here, getting a non-aggressive item. But little it did. Anime Memes was trying to jump out and get hit by the 5K, the big boot. Right, here we go. Pressure from Eno. Izzy still ways off from that burst. Of course, the deflect shield would be an option to call out both highs and lows from Eno. Izzy choosing to take the burst into the next round, not trying to be a hero, just playing it as safe as possible. Again, the jump 2K ends up being the tool that calls out most of anime memes' approach attempts. I think that was a banana that Izzy devoured there. And one of the batch changes, if I recall correctly, is that if you devour a donut, it's gonna be consumed and recover Faust's health immediately. If you devour a banana, it's gonna come out always the banana peel, as well as give you some extra health. A little bit of cool, whatchamacallit, like cool little special interaction. I mean, if you put food in your mouth, you would assume that it goes, you know, down into the tummy and what have you. Then again, what kind of a eldritch monstrosity is Faust to begin with? Who knows where that stuff actually goes? All right, this is gonna be a hard knockdown with a wall break, and actually, it's gonna be a kill. No. I mean, technically, it's gonna be a wall break, but that didn't matter that time. Anime memes on the offensive, but Issem has been so good on defense as well. Knockdown once again, everything that set players desire. Set it up. Deflect shield, there's the deflect shield that we were talking about, basically negating the mix-up. Very nice angle, gets the guaranteed air throw into a high. And putting on display how fast these rounds can actually flow if Anime Memes manages to get, you know, the initial hit and then flow into the blender. Ooh, very nice snatch, aggressively defending the horn there, Anime Memes. There's a little bit of a mini game. Whenever you throw that horn as a Faust, both players have to kind of realize that it's up for grabs, and then you're sort of racing for that item, and whoever picks it up gets a decent number of. What was that? Using the bomb as a starter. Anime Memes got a little bit of an extension there with the dive, still unable to procure the round. That was a really cool little combo though. Especially since Anime Meme held his momentum in the air by holding the dive, being able to be out of the explosion radius. Lost frames from Mad Love. Here we go, set it up. Is he gonna burst? I mean, the longer the round has been drawing, the more Issem has been holding on to this burst. So bursting now would be really risky. And I think we haven't really seen Issem playing risks like that so far. Ooh, the angle completely outplaced Ino 6P and comes down with a jump D. Slash misses. Issem at very low health. There we go with the mash 2K, preventing Issem from coming in. Start 6P is the tool here. Ooh, that's minus though. Yep. Helps to respect. Here we go. It's a horn as well. So I guess the Blue Wild Assault is very unique for how much value it gives you. It really depends on what character you are. For the red and white, of course, everybody knows how powerful those are, and pretty much every character in the game can utilize those very well. But the blue one is kind of what you get primarily from the Blue Wild Assault is plus frames. And depending on what character you are using, you get to set up stuff or, you know, do stuff. I guess the stuff, quotation stuff, that Faust gets to do is to throw a free item or eat a free item and then still get to check the opponent afterwards with a normal. But that said, Anime Memes is finally on board as well. 4-1, not too bad. Got all the items preventing Anime Memes from doing anything. The banana peel, the little guys, the hammer. RC is available, yep, of course. Using it to not get to not get punished and to hold the pressure going. Some bombs available again. Anime Memes. Ooh, nice deflect shield again. Completely nullifying the high-low mix-up of Anime Memes. Would have to go for an empty very delayed strike or just empty throw to call those out. Nice whip punish there. Oh, but the jump 2K doesn't combo into the mix initially. Here comes the hammer, has to respect it. Pushing forward, yeah, getting out of the bomb explosion radius. We're just cool. Wait, hello! The little guy actually activated and broke the combo. Easy with all the homies. Anime memes. Afro on fire has the Afro exploded there. Gold burst. The anime memes has to wait a little while for the value to come in. Straight into bomb bag. Anime is somehow still alive, but the jump 2K once again, the MVP tool. Even though Faust jump 2K comes with blue boxes in the front, it's hard to poke against. Alright, Horn is up for grabs. Izzy grabs it fast, and the momentum breaking from the Horde. Nice teleport, completely avoiding the chemical love. Now, situation roughly even. Nice knife from the air, but again, the jump 2K works out as a counter tool to stroke the big tree. Threat of the little guy. Cashing out on the respect with a command grab, and watch the side. Front, I guess. Just barely. Wait, what is going on here? Runs under the node and Gatling into 5D. Perfect place to use that as well. Didn't even need the 50 meter this time around. Bar slash into a couple of items. 5K. The 5K is such a classic way to make Inno players sad. Especially, you know, in the past when Inno was forced to take certain trajectories to advance. Faust 5K. Oh, but hold that thought! We got a command grab. This is gonna swing the momentum around. Lots of damage. Hard knockdown. Easy with a lot of different tools available here. This time not going into the deflect shield. Nice knife. Recovering the landing, they said. Ooh. Are they gonna combo into the bomb? Oh no! The bomb ends up being the burst punish! Picks up the combo as well, picks up the horn. This is going so well. Izzy with perfect master control of the situation and the fate, the destiny, how the RNG rolls. Oh, the cross up. Izzy, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Izzy, Faust. This is the potential of the quotation low tier character. What you gonna do now, anime memes? Go under the far slash. Immediate burst by Izzy. Once again, very nice presence of mind in terms of the hot potato RPS. And flies past the banana field. Now we got the Inno pressure going. Spent 50 burst, get the hard knockdown, and anime meme still has 50 meter ready to go. Command grab could be a thing. Ah, is this gonna finish it old-fashioned way? Get the overhead, mix in, complete the combo. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Projectile flying, and if the projectile travels enough, it's gonna explode for so many strikes that just, you know, even if you block it full screen, you're just gonna have to respect the follow-up situation. Again, misses with the 6 heavy, and Izzy is ready to punish. Forcefully denies the horn. Is gonna push back into it. This is gonna be a momentum breaker once again. Cannot abort the sequence anymore. The anime memes coming in with vengeance, has to break the wall without a hard knockdown, but this is quite a bit of health that Izzy has to work through. Initially nice read from anime memes, jumping out of the command crab. Gold burst! Oh my god. It was kind of what Izzy had to do here. If he wants to spend the burst, it'll probably gonna have to come in the form of a gold burst. By definition, because you basically had 1 hit point left to go. Good try, but didn't hit home this time. Nice punish here, diving into it. Blue burst, unleashing, preventing from getting cornered by anime memes. Instead, Izzy has set up a little bit of a defensive perimeter here. Little guy was expired already. All right. 2K this time, combos into mix, and here we go. Is it actually gonna be a kill super? It's gonna be super close. I think it's a kill, because we're talking about a lightweight character here. Break her ankle? Yes, indeed. Slash, slash, slash. Might eat the meteor. Would definitely love to unleash that at some point. Here we go. It's still gonna come out. Oh, but it doesn't track. Rare footage of anime memes getting some amount of luck when it comes to Izzy's, you know, items. Meter still ready to go. Hold these plus frames. Land another overhead. The pace is so fast when it comes to Ino. Jump to 6K. Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute. I thought that was a really nice idea from anime memes there. Avoid the bomb back with a dive. Oh, nice. Bet the farm. Avoided the explosion radius and got the hit on Izzy's toes. Oh, but that was a safe jump, and now the close slash, big punish opportunity, and this is gonna follow up by a super as well. Or perhaps the super was actually would have not hit high enough. Ooh, bam! The frame that they got that close slash. They were out of there. It was frame perfect. That's the reaction speed of a fighting game player. All right, but Izzy, as we somewhat projected, has been able to flip the previous result from a year ago around, conquering the anime memes Ino matchup this time around. And man, always a pleasure to watch that guy go zoom on one of the rarer characters in the Guilty Gear roster. Right, I believe we have one more ready to go, and I think I was supposed to message Issem. All right. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if Issem is a football player, because Issem is messy backwards. Huh. Am I thinking too deep into this? Another Axel gamer. We've had a little bit of a taste as far as Axel goes tonight, and next would be Epic Gamers' time to show what the new Axel has in store. Doing a little bit of stuffs here, a little bit of TOing. Prep you guys for the last matchup of the evening. Ramlethal. What changes did Ram actually get? So I think, wasn't Ram one of the characters who basically got nothing? Like one small bug fix, and that was it. I think that's what it was. But of course, since the sort of the meta game, the core, the universals have changed so much. Of course, even if your character basically got no changes at all, there's still quite a lot to adjust to. And Ram being a red Wild Assault user, and being one of those characters who had those, you know, counter hit /5 heavy, fully charged Wild Assault conversions, lost some of those, right? I think. Also, like, you know, being hit by... So even though a lot of the very burst safe combos from Red Wild Assault got nerfed this patch, I think Ram is still fairly okay, because her sword tosses are, you know, quite burst safe still. So at certain distances, should still be able to make her, you know, combos rather burst safe if you're able to push the opponent into the corner. But Axel with the range, actually one of the few characters in the game that can rival the massive range of Ram's, you know, neutral pokes, the far slash, and especially the 5 heavy, as well as the rock, of course. Let's not forget about the rock and the sword tosses. Epic Gamer with the massive dash forward 6 heavy, catching the backdash of Issem's. Here comes Issem. Nice jump out of the corner before you get contained by the explosion. Is usually the RPS name of the game against Ram's corner sequences. Ooh, it's gonna be very minus, but 5 heavy doesn't quite reach. Would have probably required a micro dash there or a different button. Rainwater ends up frame trapping, giving Epic Gamer a nice little conversion. Into the one vision we go. Activate. Here we go, coast to coast. Do we get to finish it up? No, the drops at the close slash, and now Issem with a chance here. Lots of meter, get the counter hit, and choosing to take it with a Wild Assault. Now all that meter is available for this sequence. Oh, I was so ready to bait that as well. Quite of a dangerous burst for Epic Gamer to try when you're on your last pixel. Although when you are Axel low, you're generally expecting to be at the... You're basically expecting to be the aggressor at neutral, so the temptation to return back to neutral by bursting at a very low health situation is always present, I would say. 6k, predicting the normal jump from Issem. But getting contained by the sword, and a quick super ends up sealing the deal for the first game here. Issem taking it 1-0.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Crunch Sock to Ez. Oh, and ready to read the burst as well. With the Wild Assault conversion, are we burning another one? Nope, saving the meter for now. This time the explosion contains Epic Gamer in the corner, slows them down and gives Issem a custom combo. One more. Nice jump out, but the jump slash unleashed very early actually ends up expiring. The active frames expiring before Issem or rather before reaching Issem. Frame trap with what is it? Frame water? Frame water? Frame water? It's frame water now. Rainwater. Nice interception jump. BP into a conversion as well. Probably a good burst from Epic Gamer. Knew that was gonna go into a wall break. Pick up the sword. YRC, get me out of here. That's gonna be minus, and this time not too far away. Gets a punish actually with a bar slash. Rock into big plus frames. Ooh, tried to press a button here, which is unfortunately not the option that you generally can play, unless Ram is dashing forward. If you manage to get like your buttons such as like actual 2K out
Duel 1.
and interrupt Ram before the sword explosion goes off. Wait, I forgot, does the sword explosion actually disappear if you land a hit on the opponent? I think they fixed that. Or am I hallucinating? Nice air to air. Doesn't quite manage to convert into a combo. Let's see if they hit the button. Yeah, I saw 2K active. So Epic Gamer. Love to get out again here. Let's see how much Issem is willing to let him do that. Nice angle there with the instant air dash. We're out of there. Pulling Issem back onto the ground in the close slash. B, rain water. Very timely. Ooh. A little too far away for the non-charged Whistling Winds. But I see the idea here, trying to prevent Issem from air dashing out. I think since the non-charged Whistling Wind has so little duration, you kind of have to instead be on point with the timing when you go for it, if you want to use it as a preventative measure, as a sort of like an anti-air. I'm playing it very safe, waiting for Issem to engage. And finally, finding the strike. Yes, indeed. Textbook safe play. Why risk it when they gotta be the one that comes to you? Rather neutral trade, but usually trades like that are gonna be in Axel's favor. Just going back to neutral is kinda Axel's shtick, if you will. Down in the corner, picks up the sword. Again, alright. Oh, interesting. I wonder if Epic Gamer that was what they were going for. Nevertheless, the patience pays off, and the burst has been baited by from Issem. Nice. Able to avoid the sword explosion as well with that forward jump heavy. Switch sides, and this should be a deal. No! No, it was supposed to be a deal closer for Epic Gamer. But the drop and Issem's quick reversal super says no. Vacuum that in. Missed with the Rekka, press the button still. Ooh, missed with the meat here. Got the partial charge. I think. So I'm not sure if there are any stages between the non-charged Whistling Wind and the fully charged Whistling Wind, but it looks like it kind of looked like Epic Gamer was charging it a little, but still didn't get the red version. Drop with the combo. Issem has so much meter ready to spend, but are we gonna find a good way to spend it on? RC. What counter? Ooh, okay, nice interception again. It's a fairly common thing for an Axel players to try to engage from rather far spacing with a jump slash. So Issem going airborne and using their own air-to-airs instead. Look at the wall break. No burst or 50 meter ready to spend yet, so has to wall break Axel back into neutral. Not the optimal scenario, but you know, you get a good start, so. Nice. Good timing there, instant air dash through the air anti-airs of Axel. This should hit right. Yeah, on the recovery period there. Sword is locked in the corner. So wait a while before he comes back. Ooh, got a non-sword far slash was that, but still able to confirm it. Quick hit confirm into super and a wall break. Might throw it. Ah, a little too early. Like we said, the corner combo situations for Ramlethal, she can wait a little bit more before extending the combos than, you know, your usual character. Because of, yeah, exactly this. Between the sword and the sword explosion, you get a lot of, you know, a lot of juggle potential during which you don't necessarily have to be pressing anything. You just hold back and wait for the burst. Goes into the rock, not quite enough. Big Gamer with 100 meter as well as 100 burst ready to go. But are we gonna spend those? We're gonna have to if we, you know. I mean, technically, yeah, Epic Gamer would have loved to take all that full burst into the next round, so.
Duel 1. Let's
in that situation, not a whole lot of things that you could spend the, you know, the burst gauge on either. The sword toss kind of missing. Jump heavy. Get out of the difficult situation. 6k prevents Issem from air dashing in. However, here with the double jump and with the low Ensenga follow-up. Not Ensenga, the... What's it called? Rensen, the low Rensen follow-up. Actually not being able to anti-air. 5B prevents Issem from jumping from round start. Interruption with 2k, 2D. Nice double jump. However, the 2k working as a makeshift anti-air here. Low profiling under Issem's jump in. Reaction check. Are you awake, my friend? This time, Issem not ready to jump out. I guess backdash is the other option that people tend to play very often. And once again, waiting, seeing what Issem wants to do with that sliver of health left. Nice burst. Able to contain the burst time so that the sword actually went off but didn't land on anything. That's one way of getting some value for your bursts. Into Whistling Wings, completely ends up whipping. The air to air once again, misses with the 6 heavy juggle. But still, keeping Epic Gamer in the corner. Reversal is available here, but the churn is not achieved. I mean, I'm not sure if that was what Epic Gamer wanted to go for here. But Issem able to catch Epic Gamer doing something. And considering the reversal super is definitely one of the tools that Epic Gamer loves to use to get out of the pressure. I mean, let's face it, it's the only actual reversal option for Axel Low. So a lot of Axel players probably are keeping an eye on that option when it is available. Plus frames from Rainwater. Ooh, the patience, the double jump, threading the needle. Putting Epic Gamer in a juggle. Drops it before, gets the walls on. That was so smart. So Issem did the classic thing and recognizes that the wall, if he goes with the full combo, it's gonna wall stick and he's gonna have to break the wall without getting a kill. Purposely dropping the combo, reasoning the situation, because Ramlethal is so strong in the corner, and then finishing the round out of that hit instead. Right, good mash here. Issem slowly running out of life. Here, double jump. He's gonna get tagged by 2S by Epic Gamer. One more. Ooh, wait a minute. The sword throw actually deletes Axel's normal. But the reversal super finally getting some value from that. I think this was actually the first reversal super that Epic Gamer managed to get out properly, or one of them. The red wild assault. Yes, Nail, we are minus, but not punished this time around. Ooh, nice spacing on that jump slash, and again the instant air dash finds its mark. Basically, those long-range full-screen pokes from Axel are kind of functionally projectiles in a sense. And what do projectiles get? You know, or rather, not projectiles, but fireball functions. And what do fireballs get countered by? Jumps, air dashes. Especially the instant kinds. Once again, chip damage becoming an issue and finds the snipe, the defensive back jump, jump slash, the classic. What are you gonna do? You have to eventually engage because I have the life lead.
Duel 1.
Epic Gamer making it slightly more even. However, Issem is rocking with a sizable point lead here. 6 heavy, catches the toes of jumping Ramlethal. Misses the mark and jump heavy. Ends up going into the wrong side. I think has an opportunity to block here. Yes, indeed. Doesn't find the punish though. So the go-to option is jump between the hits. if you block the second hit of the reversal super of Axel's, you're usually not gonna be pushed so far away that it's super hard to punish. Break. Big throw and a massive OTG Saprabato. One of the hardest hitting OTGs in that game. Seals the deal for Issem here. 2S ends up avoiding, being low profile enough, avoiding the 5B from Axel here. Get the jump in, get the oh, was actually holding block there, even though the blue burst is not global, screen wide this time. Issem was actually holding block during that moment. Here we go once again, tried to go for empty something. Epic Gamer not buying it. Lots of meter available for both players, especially Issem. Here we go into the rock. And gonna reset it and pick it up once again. Going with the basics. Issem, 6 points, not 7 yet, 6 points. Versus Epic Gamers 2. I think Issem is very good at playing the usual jumping RPS game. So it goes without saying that no matter who you are, getting close to Axel on the ground is nigh impossible. So you're usually gonna approach Axel from the skies, and it's gonna come in the form of either instant air dashes or jumps, double jumps. You're basically trying to usually avoid Rensen and or its follow-ups. And then punish. Ooh, hello! Round start! Round start Wild Assault catching Epic Gamer very high, and the presence of mind to bait the burst after that. I wonder if that was actually fully charged for Issem. Got vacuumed into the low, follow-up of the Rensen. Issem with a lot of meter. Sortosh here does get Epic Gamer in the corner. Quick 1-2, and we are at a set point position here for Issem. Gonna be very tough for Epic Gamer, but hope is still alive. Full burst available. Issem slowly building towards his. But again, the burst bait meta going in favor of Issem. I think that was a close slash, yes indeed. The reversal super works once again. Issem hitting the full burst. We could use it for Wild Assault here, for pressure. No, it just goes into... No way! The gold burst into the corner. Everything answered. Aberrate by Epic Gamer.
Duel 1.
The strikes, the timings of the strikes just not working in favor of Issem here. And Epic Gamer is still alive. Ooh, but again, the immediate burst. The immaculate, the shark-like senses on the burst. Once again from Issem's side. Oh, missing the meaty once again. Ah! Is that safe? Let's see. Nope, safe jump. Not punished either, though, once again. Epic Gamer is still in this to win this. Lands straight into the command grab. And he's doing it. I can feel he's doing it. Despite all the odds, Epic Gamer fighting on, surviving yet another round. Not even on set point yet. So can technically lose this round. Good mash. That was what we were talking about earlier. If you mash out of that sword toss, or the hit between the delayed explosion, you do get out of the sticky situation if you manage to tag Ram running in. Activation. Ooh, it was not blocking. Into the corner we go. Oh my goodness, not even the disjoint of the jump slash. I mean, is there a disjoint? There is a little bit. However, more to butter reach far and wide. Here comes the burst from Epic Gamer. They wanted to save themselves from going into this set point position. But unfortunately have to go into this last one without any burst resources. However, same for both players. No burst available. Only honest footsie hits. And hit confirms into big combo. Speaking of the big confirms, here goes. the beancock. Lots of damage coming in, but also building a lot of burst as well as tension for Epic Gamer. This seems like a safe jump, and again, not punished. I wonder if that was if that's a empty spot or like a blind spot in the knowledge of Issem. However, it does not end up mattering. Issem plowing through 7-3 on his debut match on Bounty Hunters. Another one of the German FGC making appearance, showing that we got the Guilty Gear here in Germany. Alrighty. That was a surprisingly fast event. We got through it in under 3 hours. Is it because Elfelt gameplay super fast? Huh? But speaking of Elfelt, since this week's Bounty Hunters was kind of like not really the welcome Elfelt event quite yet. We actually did not have Elfelt in the sign-up sheets officially this week. I'm projecting that we might have quite a few Elfelt players for the next month, for the next Sunday. So, you know, Elfelt allegedly being extremely fun character to play, extremely fast character to pick up, and decently powerful. I encourage you, do try a new character. Pick a new main, pick a new sub, you know? Enjoy all the fun characters of the Guilty Gear Strive. And come back come back next week for Bounty Hunters. Same time, 5 p.m. CEST, every Sunday. If you are wondering where to go, where to sign up, my Discord, or the Bounty Hunters Discord, is the best place to sign up. The Google Docs to sign up are going to be posted in roughly an hour, as our Humble stream goes offline, so look forward to those. But for now, let me check if there's any Guilty Gear Strive action happening on twitch.tv channel or site. Somewhere we could dump our viewers at. Not a whole lot of stuff going on. Carrot is playing the new character, though. So let's actually there is a German FT7 exhibition going on at the moment. Should we actually go check that out? I'm not sure if this is a German speaking event or no, but looks like it's Pokey, one of our Bounty Hunters regulars playing at the moment, so we're gonna go that direction, check what is what. But yeah, that said, thank you so much for watching, thank you everybody for playing, thank you everybody who were associated with the creation of this week's Bounty Hunters and Bounty Hunters in general. We're gonna see you next Sunday. Till then, stay safe, play guilty. Let's see those Elfelt wreckers again next week. Bye-bye.